Keep Carlo in Canada. That's the message circulating on social media, urging the Liberal government not to deport a COVID-19 frontline healthcare worker back to the Philippines. Supporters saying that it's unacceptable, especially during a pandemic. Carlo Escario has been living in Canada since 2007, most recently working as a hemodialysis assistant at Toronto General Hospital. And for the past year, he's been working with COVID-19 patients in the intensive care unit.
Seeing them, just the patient alone, without their family also, that I was happy I'm able to help as much as I can with the pandemic.
He says his permanent resident status was revoked 7 years ago after he was found to have misrepresented himself in his application, not declaring he was married and had a child in the Philippines.
I know I have a lot of opportunities here to be able to get a career, build up my career here, and then I can be able to support my family back home in the Philippines also.
Escario was on the brink of being deported earlier this month before he received his second dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. But the deportation date got pushed back thanks to a group of supporters spreading the message to keep Carlo in Canada.
We stayed up all night and started an action guide because we were so angry that this was happening to someone. We didn't know him personally at that point. We just knew that someone from our community, someone from the Filipino community, a Filipino migrant worker who had been at the front lines of the pandemic, was about to be deported.
The first time around, the campaign was successful and Escario was allowed to stay to receive his second COVID-19 vaccine. But now the threat of deportation continues, his supporters rallying behind him with a petition and an action plan reaching out to government officials.
Being Filipino too, I see Carlo in myself and in my family, and if a frontline healthcare worker is not safe, none of us are. So this campaign is to help him stay in Canada, but what I want is there to be a larger conversation about exploitation and labor struggles that the Filipino community faces.
Organizers say the response to the campaign has been overwhelming and their hashtag and petition shared thousands of times.
We want to see Carlo get his permanent resident status, which is wholly deserved, and to bring attention to the fact that there are so many other Filipino workers who are being left behind by these systems.
At first, I didn't expect that there's this amount of people will help me through this, and I feel overwhelmed. I feel so much love from them, and then I'm not sure how I'm going to thank them.
Currently, an interview with the Canada Border Services Agency is scheduled for June 23rd. It is possible that Carlo could be deported by the end of the month, but the group is hoping with enough support that will not happen. Nakhavoly, City News.